I spent 20 years competing at Bells, so obviously the majority of my memories surround competition and putting on the rash vest and paddling out with a level of intensity and focus and drive and a mission to win. But there have been a few times when I've gone down there just free surfing, chasing that ultimate Southern Ocean swell. And I think one of my greatest memories was actually just recently surfing between the semi-finals and the final of the men's Rip Curl Pro, and the swell had increased, and I had the opportunity to paddle out there with Damien Hardman and Kelly Slater and all the legends of the sport, and because Kelly wasn't in the final, so he was of course willing to get back out there. And I made the mistake of paddling out on my 5.5 thinking I was Kelly Slater, and Duma and I actually jumped off at Rincon and paddled out thinking that we'd get out there, give ourselves 10 minutes to get out there, and we literally got washed into the impact zone and thought we were actually going to get in the way of the competitors. We were a little bit stressed out about that, but we found our way out the back, and all of a sudden 8-foot sets start rolling through, and I'm on my 5.5 just going, what am I doing out here? I am not Kelly Slater. And I took off on a couple of waves, and it was just I could never really get a rail into the water because my 5.5 is also kind of like a fish style board, so not really suitable for those kind of surfing conditions. Anyway, towards the end of this so-called expression session, which all I did was get my ass kicked and got pushed over the falls while I was kicking out of a wave and creased my board, and also one of my ribs, it felt like. I caught a wave at the end, and Kelly Slater, of course, dropped in on me, and I screamed at him to do something as well as get out of my way, and he bottom turned and did an alley-oop in my face, like above my head, and I was just standing there looking up at his ass, just going, do it again! And he did, embarrassing me, but also at the same time satisfying me, So, if you're going to get dropped in on anyone, it's going to be Kelly Slater. So one of my highlights from surfing Bells is being dropped in on an 8-foot wave by Kelly and having a aerial done in my face.